All right, we're back here at Knott's Berry Farm for a build update. Not many left to do with opening night, just a couple days away. It's Thursday, the 21st. But you can see over here at Pumpkin Eater, in the new extended queue area, they have basically used the space to kind of start building. And right now they're painting or staining or whatever it is this house here. So lots of work going on there. Nice weather for it. We did make our way by the Knott's Hotel. No decorations there, but they do have a big shirt sale. So we'll talk about that in a little bit, but let's go ahead and make our way into. All right, making our way into CS here to the Spooky Farm. Signs have made their way up there, so not anything Scary Farm specific, not anything Hollow specific, but we'll lump it in here because we know obviously this zone is all in play when it comes to Scary Farm Thursday night. Plus, always love a little family friendly spooky fun too. So the windows, they've added more of the pumpkins and the backdrops, but no characters yet in them, so expecting to see that tonight. As we make our way in, the new Camp Snoopy, I shouldn't say new, but the old and new again, Camp Snoopy Halloween show is back with 4 shows a day in most cases. So you can see people are here early for the 3:45. They've added a lot of texture, but it's tough to really see it from over here. We'll see if we can get some shots from overhead on the stagecoach there for Pumpkin Eaters. All right, keep on the move. All right, so the carnival theming has continued with these new balloons that have been added leading up to Dark Ride, and then along the boardwalk down that way. So we have a nice little extra piece. You could also see above the lights here some monkeys posing. I believe these are the monkeys that were hanging over near Boomerang last year above the popcorn cart, but obviously there's a lot of work with hang time, so I guess they found a different use for the monkeys. They seem to mostly be like every other light post down the way. Stuff. There's one right here, closer to it. Get a better look in case anybody didn't see them last year. Tough with the backlight and all that, but you get the idea. So yeah, it definitely looks a little more themed, a little more carnival-like than we have had in years past. So, all right, we're gonna keep moving. All right, so the balloons. Banners, they continue down this way, but even cooler to see the carnival banner up here. So again, this is kind of in that thinner space right here with the construction walls from the Hang Time project. And if you see down there by Johnny Rocket, the balloons continue. So really like that. I think that's going to add cool little touch, small things, and they work really well. And one of the things that was talked about back at the Haunted Attraction Leadership Symposium and then at the Knott's announcement event was just the idea of more theming throughout the park that could be daytime adaptable. And this makes perfect sense because it's definitely not going to offend anyone. It's not going to be anything that the kids can't handle, give anybody nightmares or anything like that. It's just going to be stuff that adds to the theme at the nighttime as well as the daytime. So pretty smart stuff there. In front of Johnny Rockets also, we've got a few more of those monkeys hanging there. So we'll make our way over there to take a look. Also, we've gotten to the left there, the pole ghouls that surround the fountain have made their way out, although the gargoyles are not in the fountain yet. One of the later additions every year is the gargoyles. But here you can see the monkeys in full force, and again, really adaptable to the daytime. Nothing offensive about it, no blood or gore or guts, but definitely can be appreciated in the daytime, but even more so at night when those killer clowns are running around here. And there are the traditional pole ghouls that hang out at the fountain. All right, we'll keep looking. All right, so progress here at the hanging. Definitely everything's getting a little bit more texture, color, big changes. The haunt maze now you for all your Scary Farm needs, so that's kind of fun to see. They've added that on there. Besides that, looking pretty fleshed out. I should say, pretty much the same, excited for getting more fleshed out, adding texture and shadings, different parts, and staining and things like that. So looking like a good old-fashioned Old West town, so fun stuff there. We did, in between this and what we did over there on the boardwalk, did a separate video just on Elvira, because they put up quite a bit of stuff and kind of ended up just leaving that as its own video. So you can check that in this Haunt Update series. I believe it's episode 14, and it looks like Elvira might be getting a meet and greet returning. Not sure, maybe they're just putting the couch there and stuff, but also all new signs and things like that that haven't been there before, so go ahead and check that out. All right, we're making our way to Ghost Town to see if there's anything new there, and then we'll be wrapping this video up. All right, so a quick update from the hotel. They have some of the last really 2015-2016 Scary Farm shirts on sale. 1 for $5, 2 for $8, 3 for $10, and seemingly they have sizes small to double extra large. At least that's what the staff member told us at the time. So we love picking up Scary Farm shirts. We collect them. We don't wear them. So we have the backs. If you're not familiar with the designs from those 2 years for the hotel shirts. There we go. And then the fronts are just the standard pocket square ones, which, to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of. So I don't think I'll be wearing these. These will be just put in a box to collect or given as gifts or giveaways or something like that. But fun stuff that they've got them at such a cheap price before the 2017 shirts come out. And with that being said, they are setting up for the buffet, but there's really nothing to see. Just they've moved some props into the room over there at the hotel, so everything kicking off there Thursday night. So with that, let's keep moving. All right, so we are about to wrap up here, and as we made our way to the end of GTS, we were gonna say, yep, that's it, nothing new, just to add fog and actors and lights and we're ready to go. But then, this is where really haunts began, right here, as the story's been told to us, when they could not open that spot up for the peek-ins when the monsters would hide in there originally, because the monsters were just in these peek-ins hidden away, and people would come look at them like at a zoo. And then, again, as the story's been told to us on a Knott's History tour with Ted Doherty before, is that they couldn't find the key. One of the managers said, well, just go walk around and scare some people. And haunt was born from there. So what's interesting is now, for the first time that we've seen, the peek-ins have been added here with some decor. So I'm guessing this is all Spooky Farm related. Guessing they're gonna open these up and let the actors play in here. No surprise, nothing new with Hopwing Lee though. He's not decorating for the holiday. But then as we make our way to this one, and you can see people have been pretty excited to check these things out. So letting it roll there as you saw some people checking it out, because that's what's been of interest to me. Well, first, just that they're doing any sort of theming in here, and that means it's going to be open up for Spooky Farm, if not potentially Scary Farm. I'm sure not Scary Farm, but for Spooky Farm, kind of interesting that going back to the roots that there'll be some actors playing in the peek-ins. But just with webs and some fake spiders, I've seen at least 5 different families stop and peer into these peek-ins in just literally less than 5 minutes. So that's a really cool little addition, adds again to kind of the theming throughout the park that will work for the daytime and the nighttime. It doesn't set anything, you know, where it can't be fully fun for Scary Farm by any means. So that said, though, besides those new things in Ghost Town, that's about it. I do think that we are about ready here to turn off the lights, turn on the fog machines, and well, I guess turn on some other green and spooky lights, right? But you know what I mean, turn off the sunlight at least. So with that being said, we're going to wrap up this haunt build update. This week we will see the Hootenanny at the log ride installed Monday through Wednesday, I believe is the plan, with full reveal on Thursday. Remember, that's a daytime and nighttime event, so whether you're here for Scary Farm or daytime stuff, you'll be able to experience that. Looking forward to seeing what they do there. We'll continue to follow along. Not sure how many days / nights we'll be able to get out here this week, but we will definitely be here Thursday night for opening night of Scary Farm, and we'll have lots of coverage of it. So with that being said, we're going to wrap up here. Until next time, we'll see you online somewhere.